all our viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you join us from. We are happy to welcome you to this event. It's a live streaming program, and today we have our guest speaker, Elena Wang from Alathena International Academy in Toronto, Canada. She's going to speak to us about the programs and how we can migrate to Canada with our children. But before we go on that, let's introduce you a little to what Donish Hub is all about. Donish Hub Educational Limited is an educational consultant firm in Nigeria. We've been in operation since 2015 and we've been helping people to build a brighter future through education. We assist our students to gain placement in a study abroad program. We have high schools, we have universities, we have colleges that we partnered with. And the main purpose, the main goal of Donish Hub is to assist students in their search for programs designed to meet their individual needs and also ensure that they graduate with outstanding records. The next slide would shed more light on this, on our services and why we have this, because our services is tailored to make sure that you graduate with outstanding colors. Yeah, these are our services. We teach and we coach. We also assist in writing coursework, thesis, proofreading, and editing. We deliver online and distant learning programs for our partners. We have some partners that want us to deliver their program on their behalf, and we are always happy to do that. And we are representatives and agents to institutions across the world. We have from high school to universities in Australia, in Canada, in US, in UK, in Switzerland, across the world that we represent. Like I said, we have some partners. We have over 100 of them, so we cannot kind of put them here. So, but these are some of our partners, and you can see a whole list of our partners on our website, www.donishhub.com.ng/our partners. You see a whole list of our partners there. You can equally reach us if you want to contact us. We have our details here. We have our email address and our telephone number, +234 817 9730282. And the unique thing is that we are on WhatsApp on this phone with this phone number. So be rest assured that whatever message you send, we will handle it. We treat it within the shortest possible time. The unique feature about us is that, like I mentioned earlier, if you observe, we don't only deal with higher institutions, we deal with high school and equally universities and colleges that you can progress. So we are kind of providing a route for you to progress from one level to the next level. So that is very unique and it's very rare before you can see an agency that can do that. And we equally assist you, apart from gaining placement, we equally assist you in your visa processing and the rest of the thing. So if you want to contact us, you have our contact details now. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for listening. Now over to the guest for the day, Elena Wang. She is the Director of Administration. I hope I'm right.
Yes.
With Alathena International Academy in Toronto, Canada. She has been working passionately with us and she has a whole lot of information to give us, which will be helpful. So please, let's give our audience. And If you have any question, please type it. I'll be able to collect all your questions, and at the end of her presentation, she will answer all your questions accordingly. Thank you and welcome, Elena.
Thank you, Dr. Akpan. So, hello everyone. Good morning from here. Good evening or good afternoon to you, based on the time. I'm Elena from Alathena International Elementary School. So our school actually have two names, so don't be confused. So Alathena International Elementary School or Alathena International School. So we are actually covers from JK to grade 12. So I believe we will be your best choice in Toronto for your kids. So next page, please. So thank you for this opportunity. So I will just give you a quick instruction and introduction about our schools and then why you want to choose us, and then how we can help you like to be your best choice in Toronto, Canada. Next page. So we are an academic institution provides students with a strong academic foundation in a safe and nurturing environment, and then it's not very obvious like all the schools in here covers from JK to grade 12. So we are actually very lucky get all the license approved by the Ministry of Education. So we are proud we can serve you the best from the kindergarten to grade 12. So you can have your kids from us like all the way from kindergarten to grade 12. We will take care of your kids at the best service as we can, because we all came through like as a student before. So we know what we need to do and then what we can help to provide you the best service. Uh, Next page. Oh, okay. So because we believe every student has an equal opportunity and space to demonstrate their knowledge and skills, so we will see students as our priority. So whatever the student needs, we will try our best to fulfill their needs and or demands or whatever they want. So students at Alathena not only receive an education, but they also become a part of community and gain the confidence to success native today's world. So this is very important because not only education is important right now, so we also need to develop all the community skills or the leadership skills or the other important skills to be a successful individual in nowadays society. So it's not easy to have like a child to grow up successfully. So we will try our best to help you to treat your kids together, like develop the all the needed skills for you and your child. And then next page. So right now I will just briefly talk about the programs we are offering. So we have Montessori Elementary, which will be JK to grade 5, and middle school STEAM, which covers from grade 6 to grade 8. And then the last will be the high school credits. It will be from grade 9 to grade 12. So next page. So the Montessori welcomes young learners from junior kindergarten to grade 5 by offering a nurturing and inclusive community that supports students at every age and stage of their educational journey. So you might thinking why we will choose you as like our Montessori the program. So we will be confident like the small class size and are maintained. So which will be from 8 student maximum, but usually will be 5 students per class. And then also we offer a structured programs. So for the early learning courses, including math, reading, writing, and oral expressions. So which will help to develop the student like in the early stage. And then also the individualized programs are established for those students who may be advanced in certain subjects so that they do not become bored. And similarly for those students who may be experiencing difficulty with certain subjects so that they do not become frustrated. And then also homework will be considered a part of students program, so beginning in the early grades. So our teacher will be modify the students all the steps. So if the student have any questions or problems, the teachers are willing to help at any time. And also the organizational skills and the development of good work or study habits are stressed beginning in the early grades. So that's why it's actually very important to have the kids like study like in the early stage, so we can develop all the needed skills like in the early time. And for the middle school, which is grade 6 to grade 8, so we offer a challenging and diverse curriculum. So with the middle school, from grade 6 to grade 8, we actually we use a STEAM education for the students to perceive their passions from wide variety of club choices. So what is STEAM? As I mentioned before, so STEAM education is a study of the science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So with these skills, we so the student actually can develop like a transferable skills that they need to meet the demands of today's global economy and society, so which will be extremely helpful for their future career choices. Because I know most of the student, maybe they want to be like engineering in the future, or like let's say, or the nurse or the doctors. So these are actually the necessary skills for them to develop in the early stage. And also, lastly, will be the high school credits. It will be the first rate curriculum. So we offer actually over 80 high school credits courses, which will be choose from grade 9 to grade 12. All of our courses are based on the Ontario Secondary School curriculum. Students will be able to gain high school credits towards Ontario High School Diploma, which will be OSSD program, by completing their courses part-time and full-time basis. Oh, Dr. Iqbal, can you just go to the OSSD page, like the next few pages? Uh, like more, a little more next page, two more pages. One more page, sorry. Yes. So the what is OSSD? This is actually very important for all the students in here for Canada, like for the high school students to understand. It is the final certificate issued by Canadian high school students upon successful completion of their studies. So for many years, the OSSD has had highest ranking Canada secondary school diploma, and is acknowledged as having the highest stand among secondary schools in the English speaking world. So for like just for our school, we actually open for 6 semester school year, so to help the students from grade 9 to grade 12 to fulfill the credits towards OSSD faster and graduate with OSSD. And we are actually very proud of like carry a 100% college and high school acceptance rate, and 90% of our graduate students actually get their first choices, and over 40% of our graduates receive the scholarship from the post-secondary institutions. And also like they also receive the scholarship with their dream schools, we can say that. And next page. So to receive the OSSD, the student must, the first will be earn total 30 credits, including 18 compulsory credits and 12 optional credits. This is a minimum requirement. And also complete 40 hours of community involvement activities, and also pass the Ontario School Literacy Test, which will be OSSLT, and or the Ontario Secondary School Literature course. So when you look at the 30 credits and the 18 compulsory credits, like don't worry, like we don't just offer whatever courses we give to your kids. We actually have the interview with the students and the parents at the first day. So we will know what the student wants. So we will actually design the courses for the students based on the students' needs, not like we just give you let's say we have math today, so you have to take math, and then later you have to take art. So we don't do that. We follow the student's heart actually. So this is actually very important to develop like that's why the students can receive their first choice university or college offers, because based on the courses they take, they can directly choose the programs they want in the future. Next page. As I mentioned before, we actually open for 6 admission per school year. So which will be term 1, September to November, term 2, November to January, terms and term 3, February to April, term 4, April to June, or the summer we have 2 terms like from July and also August. So you can apply actually anytime. So we will try our best to fulfill the admission time. So whenever it's ready, you can just join the class like during this 6 period of time. So the student won't waste their time waiting for the visa and then stay home like not doing anything. So we are trying our best to let the students like catch the credits from the other students so they can actually graduate on the same time. Next. So this is what be the for the admission flows for the elementary and middle schools. So the first we need as a parent to first like fill out the lower school application with application fee payment, and also we will need a copy of student's birth certificate and a copy of student or and parents passport or government issued ID. This is just for our reference to keep in the record. And also, we need the latest official academic record or transcript from the previous school. So we will be able to transfer the credits for the students, or we will know what we can arrange for the students for the courses based on the previous transcript. So, and then our admission department will contact the parents or agent, which will be a Donish hub, like within 2 business days for the result of the application. After that, the pre-admission notice and tuition invoice will be sent. And also, after the after all those steps are finished, and then when the school receive a full amount of payment, official letter of acceptance and approve of tuition receipt together with the parents' invitation letter, if you need it, which I'll be talk a little more later, will be sent together as a package. Then the students and the parents can start the Canadian visa process. So the last will be when we are looking to meet you and your kids in the Toronto. So your journey in Toronto will start. So next will be the admission for the high school. It's actually similar as the elementary and middle school, but the only difference will be we will need the last 3 years, like from grade 9 and onwards, official transcript from the previous school. Because for the high school, we need to transfer the credits, and then we need to know like what courses we can wait for the students, and then what we can do like more for the grade, let's say for the grade 12 courses. So we will need the 3 years transcript from you if the students are here for grade 12. So the next will be, how does parent accompany with minor to Canada? I know lots of parents, they might be worried like, oh, I need to send my babies away when they are very young. Like I'm worried like that the baby will be, nobody will take care of the child. So if you're a child in a minor, which will be under age of 18 and does not have a family member or relative in Canada, parents could accompany students to Canada or authorize a family member or relative in Canada to take care of the student. So a minor without anyone to care for them in Canada will not be able successfully apply for a study permit. So if a parents need to authorize a designated family member or relative in Canada to take care of the student as the custodian, you will need to send us a custodian identification information and address and contact information. So we will issue a letter of approval of custodianship to assist with the students the study permit process. And next, so after the student or the minors receive the letter of acceptance from us, we will confirm with the parents whether or not they want to accompany the child to Canada. So if so, once the parents have confirmed that you will accompany with your kids, the school will issue the official letter of invitation, like which will be inviting the parents to come to Canada, along with a proof of parental accompaniment to the parents who wish to accompany their child in Canada during their studies. So, what is the proof of a parental accompaniment? So, this is a document that allows you to accompany your child to look after them. Then you can start the Canadian visa process with your kids. Upon successfully arrived in Canada, with the above document, you can extend your visitor record in Canada, which will be match the length of students' study in AIA. So next, It's actually a sample letter like we issue for some parents before, like the letter of invitation letters. And also, actually, I want to mention some points. It's not in the PowerPoint. So we do offer entrance scholarship because we are partnership with Donish Hub. So if any of the students applies through the Donish Hub, our school actually agreed to offer the entrance scholarship for the students. So it will be two levels for the first one. So all the students for the high school part, you will need to do an entrance test after you arrive the school. So we will know which level you are. So for the students who have actually received from 80% to 85%, the school will offer $2,000 entrance scholarship. And for the students who actually achieve over 85%, we actually offer $4,000 like entrance scholarship. And also also offer for the sibling discount for all the students. So the oldest child in the family actually need to pay a full amount of tuition fee, but the second child will receive a 10% tuition fee deduction, and the third or more will receive 15% tuition fee deduction. So basically, that is my introduction to our school. So thank you for listening. So you can actually contact us by the email listed here, or you can contact through the Donish Hub. So we will always be here and willing to help. So if any questions, or I will be happy to answer all the questions today. So thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Elena, for the wonderful presentation.
Mhm.
We have few questions here right
Okay.
now
Mhm.
from our social media handle.
Mhm.
The first one is about the tuition fee.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you should elaborate on the tuition fee.
uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, so for we have two parts of the tuition fee, which will be the elementary, middle school, and the high school. So for the elementary schools, like from grade 1 to grade 8, so for the JK to SK, which will be like the first year before grade 1, will be 15,800, and also from grade 1 to grade 3 will be 18,800 Canadian dollars. Grade 4 and grade 5 will be 19,800. Grade 6 and grade 7, well, grade 6 to grade 8 will be the same, will be 20,800, which will be including the graduation fee. So you don't need to worry about the other fees. And for the high school part, from grade 9 to grade 11, which will be up to 10 courses, the tuition fee will be 21,000 per year. And if the student just come here directly for grade 12, so we actually charge up to 7 courses, it will be $15,400 per year. And then if the student want any additional courses, it will be $2,000 per course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Mhm.
the other question was on parent, if the parent can accompany, and the letters that you are going to issue.
Mhm.
And a follow-up question to that is if you have any immigration agency that you use that the parent can equally use. Do your
Yes.
school do have something like that?
Yes, we actually have a partnership with a local like Canadian, like there's a one of the like the immigrant agents. We've been together, like working together for a few years. Like she's been helping all the students applying for the visa issues. And also like our school can also try our best to help for the visa process. So usually we will refer all the issue to the professional, the immigration agent, because she's certified with a certificate, so she will actually know how to faster or process like the visa like in the correct way.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
better.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
so the parents should not worry the moment
No,
their
no.
kids have the
Mm.
admission. They are
Yes, yes,
rest assured that you have professionals that will handle the
yes,
immigration. Yeah,
yes, yes.
and this is from me.
Mm-hmm.
From your experience, what is the success rate in terms of visa?
I can say
Especially from Nigeria or from
uh,
Africa.
okay. So for Africa, I will say for Nigeria, I will say 85%. I cannot say higher because sometimes maybe the parents everything is correct, but just sometimes when you submit the bank statement, they don't see like you will have like the qualified amount of money. So sometimes they will just reject you by that. Or sometimes when we issue the offer letter, we put the let's say we put the starting date for the student, and also the company will sorry the parents will actually come together with the same time period. But sometimes we just actually have a parent just got rejected, but it's from India. I will just say, for example, because we invite them for the program together with a child, but when they put the application, they actually extend the leaving date by themselves. So they didn't follow our issue dates. So that's why they got rejected. So because the immigration office thinking they're gonna stay here, like they are not leaving. So that's why they got rejected. So I will say if all the parents when they apply they follow all the instructions, I don't think there's a problem
Okay.
with them. Yes.
Yeah, those are very minor issues like
Mhm.
having enough fun, which
Yeah. Yes.
is,
Yes. Uh-huh.
is in the public domain, how much you should have in your account. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
it's fair enough, fair enough. Then the
Yes.
next
Yes.
question is, do you have a pathway that is from our platform, I think from our
Hmm.
Facebook platform? Do
Hmm.
you have a pathway for progression? Do you, after the high school, do you partner with universities? Do you have a progression route with some universities?
Yeah, we actually do partnership with actually a lot of college also and college and universities.
Okay.
So we I will say because we actually help the student to apply for the university and college ourselves. Like we
Okay.
don't do like whatever the other school like. I just give because in Canada, if you applying inside Ontario, just for example, we use a platform called OUAC like 101 because some other school they just create a username and password and give to the student, just ask them to finish all the steps like, and then they just choose they just finish everything like they apply by themselves. But in our school actually we help them to do that. Like you just like the student just tell us what which school you want, which program you want, so we actually help you to finish the like the steps, and then we will ensure to contact the university or college to make sure the offer is actually there like for the students, so the students will be happy and satisfied with the result.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great.
Mhm.
Great. That's interesting.
Yes.
The next question from our LinkedIn page
Hmm.
is, uh, let me read it directly.
Yes.
Do you have, yeah, this person is not writing it correctly. I'm trying to guess what he's referring to.
Mhm.
Okay, I will take that one. But before taking that one, let me take another a question that is very, very important.
Mhm.
Do do parents, accompany parents,
Mhm.
do they have the possibility of working over there in Canada?
I can say yes, but I cannot guarantee you. So, as I mentioned before, so if the parents receive the visa successfully, it will be the visitor visa together with the student, and then with the approval parent accompaniment, so they can extend the stay. So after they stay here for a certain time, actually, our management team just mentioned this to me before. So our agent, like the partner agent for the immigration, we can help the parents to apply for the work permit. So once the parents receive the work permit, so you can start working in Canada. Because without the work permit,
Okay.
it will be illegal to working in here. So we
Yeah,
don't want
yeah,
that happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So how long will the parents stay before applying for the work permit?
I will say 1 or 2 months will be good enough. Like you need to prepare all the documents, so we need to help you to process everything.
That's interesting. So
Yeah.
after 1 or 2 months, the after the preparation of the document,
Hmm.
it's good to go to apply
Yes.
for the work permit.
I believe so, yes. But like
Yeah.
it depends on how fast the immigration office will process
Yeah.
the visa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I cannot
But,
guarantee how fast you will receive, but it's doable.
yeah.
So don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I think that is all the questions we
Mhm,
have for now.
mhm,
I don't know if you have any other thing.
mhm.
Uh, I guess I don't know if you have any other question. Please do type, and I'll read it out. She's here, and before we came on live on air, she said she's very free today, so she can answer all your questions.
If I hope so.
She can answer all your questions, and I believe this video is recorded, and we'll share it with all the participants
Mhm,
for you to keep. And I think it's very, very helpful because
mhm,
she has revealed so many questions that
mhm.
I've not been able to answer. So,
No problem. I'm just trying my
so,
best to answer. Hopefully,
so
you
she has
get
been
the
in the
answer.
position to answer all the questions, and she's helpful.
Mhm,
And you can see the school to is a very good school. I can rate it from my experience in the consultancy business. They are very friendly,
mhm.
and I must say thank you.
No problem.
The other thing I enjoy is prompt response
Mhm.
of mail and chat.
Yeah, that
Very prompt.
that's actually we are proud because we actually have very young team. So we use technology as our daily life. So I will try our best to we actually reply everything very fast, except we are sleeping. So when we are not sleeping, we just try to answer everything like because we want to finish everything quick, so the parents or student they don't need to wait like for a few days and they are worried, oh, why I cannot contact the school, why the school is not answering me. So don't worry, this will not happen to our school. We actually replies within 1 business days, I will say that.
Yeah, I was so happy
Yes.
the last review I sent. I sent some reviews, some uh, prospective students
Mhm.
their document for review. I was so happy that I got the feedback within 20, less than 10 hours.
Yes.
Wow,
Yes.
wow, this is interesting.
I know.
And I was so happy because
Mhm.
I've been in this business for some years, and I know the headache
Yes.
running around, chasing document, chasing review, chasing approval, and the rest of the thing. So I must say thank you, and please tell your team to keep it up.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
because
very, very
yeah, because
encouraging.
like I said, I was also a student in Canada, like in Toronto before. Like I
Yeah,
don't even know where the office is in my school because they never answer me. Like they don't even open the door for me. So even I have question, I have just take it by myself. So that's what I want to change after I start the education, like the career. That's the first thing actually I don't want the student to feel like I
yeah,
feel helpless when like there's no one to help me. So I even just
yeah.
applied the school by myself, which was a little mistake, like by myself. So that's why I tried to avoid all the mistake I had before. So hopefully all the students can get the correct help and then they can just be lead into their whatever their dream is. So that will be our the main goals for us actually.
Okay, another question came in right now.
Mhm.
Said, how soon can someone get admission if applying now?
Which grade? Like let's say um
High school,
high
high
school.
school. Yeah,
So as soon as you send us all the needed document, as we say,
yeah,
I will say we can have the pre-admission notice within 2 business days
yeah.
because we need to prepare the documents. We will try our best to be 1 day, but I cannot guarantee every time every day will be 1 business day. I will just say for sure 2 business days, like within 2 business days.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I quite agree with you from my last experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I
Mm-hmm.
had it within less than 10 hours. So 2 business days to me is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Okay. eh, any other question? Please, our guest, if you have question, please do ask. She's here with us. Okay. I think we've done justice to this, and we should wrap it up. Please We are here to assist.
Mhm.
Like she has said, the moment you apply, send all the documents,
Yes.
the rest assured that everything will be handled promptly. And even to immigration, since they have an agency that can handle that. So to me, it's a wonderful partnership.
Mhm.
Please contact us, Donny Shop Educational Limited. You have our address here, you have our telephone number, our email address, and everything. We will ensure that we send the application immediately
Yes.
on getting all the document, the required document. We send over the application immediately to them and give and take 2 working days.
Yes.
You get everything done.
Yes. So if it's more than 2 days, you guys are welcome to just like push us or like just mailing us, like just push us.
No problem.
Mhm.
And we believe our guest will do justice to that. And
Mhm.
because I personally invited about 4 parents to this event,
Mhm.
which they have attended,
Mhm.
and they are interested. So I invited them to come and hear from the horse's mouth. So I believe they are convinced right now.
Uh-huh.
So, so hopefully in the next few days, you should start getting some applications.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for your time, Elena.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I guess thank you. Thank you. And have a wonderful day. Remember to email us or call us for all your consultancy, educational consultancy issues. We are here to assist. Thank you, Elena. Thank you,
Thank
Agnes.
you. Thank
And have
you.
a wonderful day.
You
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye. Thank you.